Hey there you guys, it's your girl Jewelry. Welcome back to another video on my channel / podcast, Jewelry's Guide to Starting Middle School, where we share at school experiences, school level tips and hacks, including some study tips, school survival experiences, and relationship, friendship, situationships, drama, and let's just say some story times that you don't hear every single day. I'm your host, Jewelry. Now let's jump right into today's episode / video. As you may have saw on the title, this episode is a life update episode. As you guys might know or noticed, I haven't posted in like a week. That's because I'm like gravely sick. I'm like so sick that I thought I'm having like a life danger situation. Either way, it was just a cold / flu that's been going on. Obviously, season changing, which means it's just cold and flu season, and somehow I got caught. Either way, I didn't post because of that, and I just lost my voice for a whole week. And guys, since it's in channel and podcast, you really can't post by your voice. So either way, that's what we're facing here. I'm not completely secured right now. Like, I still have some symptoms. Like, my voice is still raspy. So enjoy my raspy voice for the next half an hour. And also, I'm not at my 100% yet. So I have my script in front of me instead of remembering them all because I was having a cold and suffering. Either way, that's like the first stage of life update, explaining why I'm doing this life update at the first place. But anyway, life is moving on no matter what. That's why I'm doing this episode, because since I was sick, I didn't get, honestly, before even I was sick, I didn't really tell you guys so much about my life. I'm just posting so many tips and studying, and I actually missed the first day of my school and first month of my school after it started. So that's like honestly like shame on me, but either way, today we're doing that and recapping, rewinding, all of that, like everything that happened in the past month. So let's jump right into this episode and hope you enjoy. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about, yes, I have a list, of course I do. First thing I want to talk about is volleyball. Okay, so I only told you guys about that I made it to the team. I might not even said that. Okay, we have a lot to catch up. Either way, I made it to the volleyball team at school. Somehow, honestly, I suck at volleyball before I joined the team because I never had any professional practices. Nobody taught me volleyball, and like honestly, the only advantage I had was my height because I'm like 5'7". So legitly, I think they only got me for my height. But either way, the thing is, I made it to the team. We just started to practice. Honestly, before we had our first tournament day, like a whole day. I'll get to that. But before we got to the tournament day, we only had like 2 practices. Guys, like, what you want me to do? Kill myself? No, I'm saying like only 2 practices. I'm a newbie. The first time ever I had tried volleyball, it was like 5 months ago. You guys, y'all have too much pressure on me. So either way, I went to practices. It's not as hard though. My coach is really nice because a lot of us are like newbies. We're not completely like go on this volleyball thing. She does not scold us or anything. She just completely accepts it and help us to get better. And she's very supportive as well because at the tournament she's always the one cheering on the side. So shout out to my coach. But either way, I think I was doing okay because of my height advantages, and I just saw a bunch of YouTube tutorials before I went to the tryout and practices. So honestly, I have like the level of my preparedness, it was, let's say, 5 compared to others. So either way, that's that. And on the tournament day, it was like, honestly, I did not thought it's gonna be good, but either way, I woke up at like 6 something. I made it to the place at like 7 6:45 because we're supposed to be there at 8, and then we have to warm up 15 minutes. So we did that. So that's like a grumpy way to start a day. But either way, I was there, and let's just say we lost all the games. Yeah, I know, like, we're the only teams that only got 2 practices and have a bunch of newbies on the team. Like, there's only 3 professionally trained volleyball players on our team, and half of our, not say half, like 1/3 of our team was not there for the big tournament day, and like half of those people that didn't make it to the tournament day was the people that can actually play. So we're like totally on our own. Honestly, I wasn't having that much problem with like intense volleyball games. First, I cannot spike. I mean, I can now, but like back then I cannot spike. So my role basically is just to save any ball that everyone has given up on. Like, it flew outside the court after first touch, I would just be running after it and then getting it back into the court. Like, that's literally my job. I'm also kind of a setter because when I'm in the position of setter, so I also set pretty well, I would say, not to brag. And I cannot be the spiker because I cannot spike. So, yeah. And after the volleyball tournament, okay, surprisingly, my arm was fine because I was doing a lot of network, not spiking, but like blocking. So, like, generally after that, my arm was fine somehow, and my legs hurt like heck. I don't know why. And then afterwards, I rewound the whole thing. It's probably because the volleyball prepare position was like a squatting position. Is that we're supposed to stand in the squat with their hands on like this to be prepared, whether to set it or like pass it or whatever. So either way, that's the position we're supposed to be ready in. And I've been standing like that for a whole day. So I've been squatting the whole way throughout the day from like 7 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, and like plus probably like a little lunch break. But either way, that's why my leg hurts and my muscles is so sore. So either way, I was having like a difficult time like walking down the staircase like 3 days after the tournament. But either way, we lost the whole tournament. That's basically it. If you're wondering, Cindy was there with me all the time, and Lexus was with me too. So 3 of us were out on the team together. So that's like a big yay. Okay, that's it for volleyball. Next is the grade 8 studying / school life. Okay, because I just started grade 8 this year for like a month and 12 days. But either way, I can't talk too much about my experience with grade 8, even though it's like a whole month I joined. But either way, I think grade 8, my opinions, it's not like, it's just a little bit more fast paced in grade 7, otherwise it's just the exact same. Honestly, in grade 7, for example, if we have a project and some people didn't get it to the due date, like teachers will legitimately change the due date, which is like, girl, what you're talking about, your job is to get it on the due date. But either way, now it's not really happening. It's just like, oh, you get a 0, period. I actually really like that because honestly, in my opinion, if you don't do the homework, you don't get a mark. And back in grade 7, that rule basically does not exist. But right now, it's like going pretty fairly. So that's good. Speaking of my assignments, I'm just what else? Oh, yes. Band. I wanted to sort band into the extracurricular thing, but when I think about it, it's actually a class. So I'm like, okay, let's listen to no school life. Either way, we're talking about band. Band is hell right now. I am not exaggerating. Like, it's been a whole month, as you guys can see on the calendar. We started school at September 3rd. Okay, I don't know. But we started somewhere at the very, very beginning of September. Not 1st, but like 3rd, I think, or 4th. So it's September 4th. And now is October 12th, which means it's over a month now. We did not play any song. We did not practice. We have so many newbies. For example, we got a new flute and a teacher, get this, the music teacher who gets paid to teach children music and how to play their instrument is not teaching children how to play their music and instrument. So that's like suffering. The percussion is made out of all the strong male representatives in the entire 8th grade. I'm definitely not going to say names, but if you give me a knife in the school, I cannot promise your safety. That's how annoying they are. I honestly have no hope for band right now, so we're having like technical difficulties. Okay, so since, like I mentioned before I went off topic, grade 8 school life is like a little bit more fast-paced. And because it's fast-paced, a lot of the kids in our class, like, I'm not saying they can't keep up, because they have difficulties. Either way, I'm not saying names or pointing fingers, of course, but it's starting to show difference, okay? It's starting to show difference in our grades, the level of our busyness, how we treat our homework, our assignments. It's like, not everyone is the same. Like, back in grade 7, no matter what you do, you can still get 80% and above. But in grade 8, everything is just like a little bit more real, I guess. Just less teacher coddling you and babying you, and more just like, oh, you didn't get it done, that's life. So I really like that because it's starting to show maturity. But either way, that's what we're doing. Also in grade 8, we have more opportunities. I'll get to that in the extracurricular things because all the opportunities I took. But we have more opportunities and a lot more like volunteering, a lot more like extracurricular. It's just like how much effort you put into school, honestly. And honestly, a lot of things we do now can go into our college application. So it really depends on how much you do right now. But either way, that's that. Fast-paced, more difference, more opportunities, and honestly, just like whether you do good in school or not, it just completely depends on how much effort you put into things. Period. Okay, next is club and extracurricular activities. So first, I joined leadership. It's honestly like it's kind of a chaotic club. The leadership itself is supposed to be helping students, but students are hard to help when they're messing around and like legitimately not listening to no one but themselves all the time. So either way, leadership right now, we're working on so many things. It's so chaotic, honestly. First, we're working on a recycling ad. We're supposed to get a new TV in our courtyard at our school. I know, expensive. But either way, we're supposed to put our recycling ad on the TV where everyone... It just started raining out there. Okay, got off topic there. But either way, where was I? Okay, because there's like our recycling ad on the TV, we decided to make like a video, not just like hey, this is like a message from a leadership or like explaining how important this recycling thing is. We decided to do like a little mini movie, and I only written out a script. Of course, I'm the one who written out the script. It's always me, but either way, I wrote down the script. Everyone already saw it, but we're not completely sure who's playing who. I already lost my voice for quite a while, so I'm thinking to rest it on the ad. So I don't think I'm gonna play a very important role, but we'll see. Next thing we're working on is a pizza party, which is going on October 18th. Either way, we're having a pizza party there. We're handing out posters right at this moment. And me and Cindy, which Cindy also joined leadership, me and Cindy are in charge of changes, like money and exchanges, and others are in charge of pizza, because me and Cindy have like a little bit higher of a level of calculations in our head. But either way, we're doing math and they're doing work, so that should be fun. Either way, that's what we're doing for pizza party. Next, we have Halloween dance coming up. Yes, we do have a Halloween dance. I'm not sure the date yet. Like, if even the teachers didn't set up a date, which is stressing me out. Guys, like, it's less than a month. What you talking about? Either way, it's supposed to be going on the gym. It's supposed to be helping to decorate it and setting it up. And we're also holding up a costume contest, which is honestly very unusual because usually we don't have that. But this year we're planning to let the teachers wear a costume and let the students to vote who is the best costume, who has the best costume, has the best show off, all that. So that should be really interesting. We're doing a ballot for that. The teachers wanted to do like a clapping. So it's like, oh, if you think Mr. Smith, not a real name, but Mr. Smith's costume is the best, please clap your hand and see who has the louder clap. I wanted to do that, but it's really hard to count precisely. So, and eventually leadership also wanted to do a ballot. So we're trying to make a ballot box and vote on the dance. So that should be really interesting. Next, we're flipping my notebook page because my script is, yeah. Alright, next we're gonna move on to another thing about band. It's a good thing, trust me, no one's gonna die in this one. Honor band. So honor band is actually a school divisional band that each school gets. Like, each school's band teacher recommends a grade A band student, well, not A, but like several grade A band students that actually play really well and they think they are responsible enough. So, and all these students get together to form a honor band. We have like, I think 4 days of practice, then a concert. Yes, what are you talking about? But there's a huge gap in between. I think it's supposed to mean giving you the music sheet and letting you practice at home. That should be more logical in my opinion, but that's just what I think. Either way, it's really special is because like out of 40 people in a band, only 3 or 4 can make it to the honor band, and there's only grade 8. And a lot of schools are going to get together and film a really good one. And it's like this second, third, and fourth meeting and concert of the band. It's outside school, so we have to skip school for that. But either way, honestly, honor band is like the only reason I joined band for 8th grade in the first place. I mean, I would love to join drama, which is the other course I had for options, but I really thought there's like a bigger opportunity or like a bigger thing to put on my college application. Yes, I'm thinking about college application every single day. But either way, I also joined drama, but like, this is a bigger opportunity and bigger experience for me, so I chose band instead. Big mistake, but because I got into honor band, I'm not completely regretting it. Also, I heard I can switch courses. Okay, not that, like that smile I gave you might know what it means. I would love to join drama, and band sucks, and the only reason I joined band is because of honor band. Get the hint? We're not going to talk about that right now, but I do have that thought in consideration in my head. Alright, now it's not exactly an extracurricular club thing we're doing, but we're still going to mention it. It is my book/novel. I am like 2/3 way finished through it. My goal is to get it over 40,000 words. Oh, I almost said pages. I was gonna cry when I say pages, but anyways, I wanted to get it 4,000 words because that's like the bare minimum of calling a writing piece novel, because I want to make a novel, not like a short story, like a novel. But that's like my goal right now. Now I'm like somewhere at 26,000, so that's I'm not gonna say impressive, but we're gonna like we're working through it. Like we're working through the goal. Alright, honestly, after school started, I didn't have much time to work on a novel, which is really sad because I do have other projects and stuff. And in ELA, we're doing a short story right now, and after we're done, we're starting a whole short story again, which means I barely have time to work on 3 stories at once. So, but I'm just gonna squeeze time out and like try to finish it. That's like my thing. Okay. Next extracurricular / hobby of mine is sketching. I do love sketching. I just look at my things that I just sketched before I started this video. But anyway, I did some sketching. Again, I never had professional like person to teach me. My art teacher is working on a painting with me right now, so I'm not currently doing sketching with her. But I'm very interested because I do want to sketch like really pretty person, like pretty persons. Ow! I show you the sketches I have. They're not completely good because again I don't have professional help. But either way, I have this. Oh my god. Okay, I have this one. I did not drew the face perfectly, so just mind the body first. Then I have this one. Then I have this one I'm pretty proud of. It's like a person in this position. I really like that. Also, whoa! Oh my god, that happens all the time when I'm showing you guys something. That's this one. It's kind of like a punk girl. I'm not exactly interested in that, but it's okay. Next I have like a Chinese, like Asian Chinese sort of a vibe going on there. And I also have a Little Red Riding Hood. This one needs work because it looks like crap. And then I have this like, I'm just gonna ignore that happened. And next we have this Korean K-drama girl sort of vibe going on here. I was just supposed to do the head, but then the vibe kicked in and I finished like rest of the body as well. So I'm working on sketching. It's like everything, I get most of my ideas off Pinterest, but again, we're working on it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next and very last thing we're talking about today is tea and drama. I know you guys will love to know what happened to the power couples from last school year, which is exactly what I'm going to tell you. Though I don't have as much tea and drama this school year because most of the popular groups went to the other class and not my class, which is honestly really sad, but really good because like I won't get involved in any of them, like with no possibility. So that's like safe for me. Either way, first power couple, I'm not gonna say names at all. We're not gonna talk about their personalities, the previous stories. If you want previous stories, go check my previous episodes because I'm not gonna repeat the entire love story again because I just cannot. Okay? Basically, power couple number 1, they are broken up. The boy dumped the girl for no freaking reason. Like, guys, the girl is so pretty. I would die to have her face, but the boy just dumped her for no reason. He said, honestly, I overheard, but he said that they're getting old and he needed someone new. So, and like she's not interesting enough for him already. Like, what's your right to dump a girl that beautiful and pretty? Like, guys, I would die to have her face. I am so serious right now. She is so pretty. But either way, that's the first power couple. Next is, I'm gonna say this one just slowly grew apart. I didn't hear exactly like more than 3 rumors about them, which is really sad, but here's my prediction. It's like this slowly grew apart during summer break because they live really far apart. That's one thing for sure. And they're not talking at all right now. Maybe there's something more going on there, but we're not knowing. But right now, my prediction is that they just grew apart and they're just getting tired of each other. Honestly, like, if you get tired of each other, just break up. Not, like, dump her. Like, I don't get the first power couple. Like, the girl is so kind. She's so pretty. She's really smart as well. And, like, she legit have, like, she does gymnastics, you guys. Like, excuse me. But either way, and the boy just randomly said, oh, I'm tired of her, and just dumped her. Excuse me, like, respect, but, like, respect for the girl, please. Either way, power couple number 3. The boy is in high school now because last year he was in grade 8. Then the girl is still here with us because now she's in grade 8. I'm just gonna say what I see. Flowers every day, walking together, like outside of school, holding hands, and like they have matching wallpapers of each other. Honestly, that's really cute. Not jealous at all. And honestly, like, they just give random gift for no freaking reason. Like, one day, she was walking with, like, a teddy bear this big, and go like, oh, my boyfriend gave me this. Like, guys, it's school. It's not, like, the summer I turned pretty, okay? Y'all gotta chill. Like, take it down a notch. Anyway, it's going well for them. I'm really happy because I am friends with that girl. So, I'm really happy for her. Shout out. If I figure anything else out, I'm gonna like post it on this podcast right away, because that's what I do. Okay, well, that's all the things that's been going on in my life. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode, and if you want more of this, you can subscribe, follow, like, or comment below. I love you guys forever and ever, and I will see you in the next episode, because you'll be here watching the next episode. Either way, I love you guys forever and ever. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!